and excited to get back into the grind. So literally yesterday, we left off without being able to get our record back. We didn't even get past Jet Dragon, so we're unpracticed against the rampaging pals right now. But you know what? Let's get after it. Let's hope to get our record back today. And I don't know exactly where this live will start, but if you saw me join the world, I was joining a multiplayer server to make sure I didn't have any mods installed or anything like that, because I actually couldn't remember. And I already was attempting these attempts yesterday and the day before, and I was like, I'd rather not have any mods installed or anything like that. The only one I've ever installed is the camera mod, but I didn't want to be wrong about it anyway. Okay, not a bad start. And off we go. Can we get spears? This is such a luck-based grind now, so hopefully you guys that do join me enjoy seeing the same thing over and over again. And if you're live, or join me live eventually, please feel free to chat, as there's not going to be too much else for me to do other than just to kind of ramble a little bit. And constantly look at my splits and hope that my splits are good. And this time they were okay. They weren't bad splits, but they weren't great splits. For anybody that has been following along, I did compare my run against Danhobox's yesterday. That got to Jet Dragon. That was a exciting comparison. We basically left for Sakurajima at the same time, but his Chillet had Ace Swimmer, so he got to the land significantly faster than I did. And he got to Jet Dragon slower than I did because he had to do a reset, but his Chillet was so fast. Oh, you can only pray for some luck like that to happen in a run, let alone a world record run, you know? But, we don't need that luck. We did get to Jet Dragon technically faster than world record pace did. We just were not able to catch the Jet Dragon, which, unfortunate. But, you know, tying the world record up to that point and then not needing to reset the Sakurajima pace, we were doing pretty good. We just didn't get the luck on the Jet Dragon, which is unfortunate. But maybe today, you know? Today's a new day. Maybe it'll happen. Maybe it won't. My guess is it won't. I have little hope, but I will continue on, forge ahead, as they say, in hopes that we can bring back the record for the United States. Yeah, so how's everyone doing? Doing good, hopefully? And no spheres again, so we reset. Let's see, that means he started on 113. How many attempts are we going to have at the end of today? Maybe I'll push to 150 if I get unlucky. Maybe it won't be that far. I don't know. We'll see. Only time will tell. Okay, those are good clicks. I don't know if I hit my timer too soon or not, though. Hard to say. Those are good clicks too. Nice. Alright. I think that's pretty much an exact split. Very close to when I thought I hit the timer there. Very happy with that split. That's good. Don't know if my best ever split if I started the timer, you know, a fraction of a second early or something like that, which could obviously make a pretty big difference. I would love to catch you, Dire Howl, but I don't have any spheres. And this run no longer requires spheres with the Dire Howl. Nefarious, welcome back. Good to see you again. It's been a long time. How are you? Has life been treating you well? Been able to find some joy here and there in this world of ours? Dang, those splits were better than I thought they would be, because I missed the jump, too. To make it truly a good Good split. Okay, good time to the spheres overall, and reset. As expected. Ah. As for me, I'm getting to play Power World some more, so it's a good day for me, you know. Overall, can't complain. Grinding a lot of League, if you've played it before. Oh, I've played way too much League. I am terrible at it, but I've played way too much. I used to play quite a bit when I was decently younger. But, yeah, League of Legends is a game that I've played too much of. Oh, yeah, 1.0 is going to be so exciting. I can't wait for 1.0 either. I am really excited. My little break from the game here has made me even more excited for it, because coming back to it is just fun. It's fun, you know, getting to kind of be in the world again, and that's a terrible jump. But, yeah, 1.0, it's going to be awesome. Nice. Good jump out of the water. I almost missed it. I don't know if that's frame perfect or not, but my character was starting to get pulled up by the water naturally, and then I jumped up out of the water, so I think that's about as good of a jump as I can get out of the water. Unfortunately, I did not have a good upper half, which is why I pushed that water as much as I could. It's for sure, yes. Yo, I didn't do my double roll. What am I doing? League is a game of all time. It's a game. What's your role there, Nefarious? Are you ADC, mid, top, jungle, support? See, I know my stuff. And Faker. Can't forget Faker. That's its own role. Technically mid lane, but it's its own role. The Faker role. For anyone that doesn't know, Faker is one of, if not arguably, the best League of Legends player of all time. So, you know. Just nerding out over here. Ah, those clicks are terrible. All of that was bad, yeah. 0.78, that's behind where I'd like to be, but, you know, can't complain too much. Can't complain too much. As for me, I played mostly mid and support. But I've dabbled with all the roles. I think I would be better as a top laner than I would be as a mid or a support, but for some reason I just don't typically love the top lane role, and most of my friends played top lane, so if I was playing League, I was like, yeah, go for it. But the champs that are typically top lane, I am typically fairly okay at. Randy Jr., welcome back. Good to see you again, man. Continuing to rock on. Love it. I'm Faker? No way. Oh, Nefiri? That's a champ I never got good at. It like came in right as I was kind of quitting League for one of my first times. It's only one sphere. Quitting League for like one of my first times, and so when I came back, I was like, yeah, I'm just not gonna win this champion. But Nefiri mid is awesome. Now it makes more sense why your name is what it is. Nefirius. Very cool. But no, I recognize the champ name. I recognize most things Standard League. New speedrun strats. Don't remember you have to swim over this way. So this is the strat where you need to get to Fey Break by approximately 28 minutes. So what happens is if we go this way, we catch ourselves a Mammoth super early like we did in the default hard speedrun. Then we have enough time to go get Chillet, get over to Sakurajima again, and get ourselves a Jet Dragon before the day changes back to morning. Night changes back to morning. So, we're looking for 3 legendary spheres. It's a very luck-based run nowadays. And, it's kind of brutal. I did not play this movement very well. That's unfortunate. Okay, that's alright though. Whatever. Yeah, I didn't think we were gonna get spheres. We never get spheres. Just when when we do, it's one, right? That's too few. 2 spheres we can go with. 1 sphere we can't. 3 spheres is obviously ideal. 3 is the max. 3 is what makes everything much more comfortable. But 2 is technically doable. I missed my clips by just a little bit. But yeah, getting the legendary spheres, catching a Mammarist Alpha right away. Dang, my clicks are way worse than I thought they were. I thought it was like a half second behind, not almost a full second. That's crazy. Gonna start using the global Padbox as technically default settings? I could see it. There's still nothing in the rules that says you technically can't. Do I get one? I got one. Let's go. I just don't know what Teufel would do if someone used the global Padbox. He'd probably say it's fine. It's not against the rules. So if someone thinks they can get a sub 52 or even better a sub 48 with using the global Padbox, then do it. Get out there and break the record. I know I could do it. It wouldn't be particularly hard. It takes out a good chunk of this beginning luck. At the very least. Oh, 3 spheres on a slow run. Okay. We'll take it. Can't complain. Alright. Focus up. We have a chance to get the run, at least to the Wandering Merchant. Our next level of luck dependence. Okay, I want to just see if this is faster. I actually don't know if it is or not. Because the amount of time it takes to do this is kind of a lot, but I might be able to save time in combat if I come across, like, a Kativa or something. That I want to catch in the Foxbarks. So I don't know if that saves time, but it was something I wanted to try. It was something I thought about. I don't think I have Paldium yet, so I'm gonna grab this. Don't care about an egg. That was not a... Okay, whatever. Oh my gosh. We don't have our Foxbarks, which is really scary. Ah! Make sure we place this right. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Why can't I flip you? Thank you. Okay, grab everything. What am I doing? I need this and this. Okay, we still need our Foxbarks, which is scary. I probably should have just grabbed that. But I was honestly not looking for one. I thought if it was in the way, I would do it, but here we are. This could be it. You're right. It's got a chance. We once again have to make our way to catching the jet dragon, which is never easy. But we do have a chance now. Okay, we've got our ore. We need a good bit more stone. Put this in here, you go in there like that. Nice. Not having the fox sparks is scaring me. I don't know if there's a way for me to go grab any right now. Fox. He's like coming to me. He didn't even leave the base. Oh, what am I doing? No, only 2 flame organs. Oh, we still need the wandering merchant. And I'm leaving the base. I'm so scared. Where did Kativa go? This would be so much faster with Kativa. Dang, if that had been the first one, wouldn't have had to leave the base. Then I would have felt much better about this. I think my chances are almost 0 now. Oh, that's so sad. Ah, hello, the Life Levita. Welcome back. Good to see you again. How are you? Ah. Okay, that's going. Put everything away.
Yep.
Ah. But yes, it's been a while. It's partly, it's all my fault. I took a little break from streaming and editing and anything content creation wise. Sometimes it's good to just take breaks, you know? And it was nice. I feel kind of bad that I did, but at the same time, I don't feel bad. It's just how it goes sometimes, you know? Take a break. It's not a bad thing. But how have you been, the Life Levita? You've been doing well. I haven't heard the little parolink that the wandering merchants here. That makes me sad. Because I don't think I have any means to continue. But I don't think I know. I have no means of continuing on. We wait just a little bit longer, and then we won't be able to wait no longer. It'll be too slow. Nothing? Ah, bummer. Okay, well, that's just how it goes sometimes. Don't think it was placed bad. I think I like the bat. I think I like, or the wooden club, sorry. The bat's later. I think I like having it. Hopefully we can get luck like that again. Yeah, it's not hopeful. We will get luck like that again. It's just a matter of getting more luck as we go through the run. Okay. Better start. Let's do 2 in a row. Just 2 in a row to the base and everything. Yes, as it goes. You'd think it could be the one, and it's not. Oh, my clicks were awful. Yeah, that should be at least 0.2 faster. That would have been nice. Oh well, here we go. This is what we've signed up for. That was good. That was also pretty good. Okay, so we should mostly keep time here. Not perfectly keep time because that wasn't like the insane like jump that I had one time where it bounced me down super hard after getting the fast travel. But we should still be 1.5 seconds? Less than 1.5 seconds. Let's go. Only 1 second behind essentially. This run is nowhere near that optimized, but this little portion of the run, yeah. It's, I do it a lot. And it's a back-to-back! We have a chance. Oh, I missed that click by a little bit, but that's okay. We still have a chance. Can the Mamorist be humble once again? I think I want to do it here. Sphere? No sphere. Use our stamina up before we make ourselves that bat. Oh! I just wasted a sphere. Oh, that's so sad. That's the problem of having never done this before. Well, just one time before. Oh, that's sad. This was a good run, too. This is Jay. Welcome back. Good to see you again. Yes. We'll see where this autosave saves me. It should be in a decent spot, I think. Finally catching a stream and falling. Oh, is that what happened yesterday? That's awesome. All right, I'll do it. That's the zzz. Oh, why? Oh my gosh, we got him. We got him again. It wasn't quite as perfect as last time, but we will take that. Actually, it's not too much. It is too much. We only needed the 1, 2. That stinks. I could have done this in 1, but now we have to do 2. Oh, nope. This one. This one right here. Right here. Hit him. There we go. Can I find Pengulet? Can I find Pengulet? And I see that I have an extra message there, gold. I will get to you when I am not trying to use my eyes for everything that I can. I don't see a Pengulet. That's unfortunate. We will live without it. This first, then this. Back to you not doing that. Make that next, would you? Alright. You. All of the stuff. No. All the stuff that I need for the speedrun. Which is not all the stuff, just some of the stuff. Oh, I never grabbed my tools. What am I doing? Cool. Okay. But, Gold, you're saying I'm the first person you've seen speedrunning Power World after popping up on your feed much earlier? Oh, that's awesome. I'm one of the few that speedrun this game, so that kind of makes sense. That I am one of the few, that if you've seen any. Could have been me, or else it's maybe Danhobox. Then there's a couple others. Besides us, there's not many speedrunning this game. But thank you very much. Gotta get the sub 48 to bring back the world record. I guess that's not true. A 48:02 would be world record. But I would prefer to beat it by more than 1 second. You know? Let's not be that mean to Danhobox. Let's make him have a new goal to go for rather than just a relatively light victory from me. Oh gosh, 1:23 a.m. for you, Jay? That's awfully early. That makes sense why you were not able to stay awake yesterday. Okay, that's all the stone we need. Okay, I was gonna say, I did catch a fox horse, right? That's not what I need. Oh, you. You never watch most streams? Hey, you know, that's fine. Not much creators are playing or producing videos actively for Power World. Yeah, I think a lot of it is, like, people think most of it, like, creators think most of the content's been done already. And I mean, they're kind of right. There's only so much you can do in a relatively small world. It's not like, you know, World of Warcraft or RuneScape that basically is never ending. That said, I think there's still plenty to be explored as a creator. But everyone might not see it that way, so, you know. Yep, not that one. This one. Okay, we go. We hope that the Wandering Merchant shows up eventually. I am now low hope. Low hope. The hope is there, but it's low. I don't know how I always mess up that slide, but I do. Early access, yeah, it's got, you know, 1.0 around the corner. Definitely has an opportunity for creators to re-pick up the game here very shortly. So, very excited for that. I love watching Power World content. I've watched a ton of Power World content over the years. And we'll probably continue to watch a lot of Power World content. But can't promise to be active to... Yeah, that's fine. Don't run. That wasn't necessarily what I meant either. Okay. I don't think I'm quite as slow as what my timer says I am. If we get a Wandering Merchant, we should still be on pace, basically. Okay, let's see. My hopes for a Wandering Merchant are almost zero. But hey, you know, I appreciate people being supportive, whether they watch videos, just comment every now and again, make it to lives, whatever else. Always appreciative. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think we're missing the Wandering Merchant once again. Or any merchant for that matter. I might just have to start using Danhobox's strategy of placing the PAL box up there. I think overall it's faster. I just didn't want to copy him completely. I'm not going to lie to you. At least not for this very early game. And by faster, it's barely faster. But potentially might get more merchants. I don't remember if he got merchants regularly or not. We're not getting merchant right now, though. That's unfortunate. I don't think I'm misplacing my PAL box. I think it's just a random chance of being early enough or not. Try again. At least it gave me more practice with the base, getting everything ready. And it's like we've done this before, except slow. Oh no, 0.6 seconds behind. Who is this guy? He's terrible. Losing, what is that, like a percent? 10%? Okay, that was pretty solid though. Overall, can't complain. My guess, 1.1 seconds behind. Can we go for the three-peat? I can tell you right now, I have never had a three-peat of spheres. At least when I'm doing speedrunning. Maybe when I've salvaged, like, junk piles just randomly. Did I say 1.1 seconds? I think I said 1.1 seconds. I am 1.1 seconds behind. I am on point. That deserves a three-peat, right, game? Please? Please? Oh, yeah. Well. It's almost potentially worth it to just do one full run-through without the Wandering Merchant, just to get a feel of playing it again. Because I have not done the end game of this run in a while. Okay, good clicks. I think the start respawn was fairly good too. Can we keep up the pace with these clicks right here? You know, they were okay. I'd take a 0.6 any day. 0.5, very happy with. 0.6, just happy. You know, it's not that slow, but it's not fast either. Which is basically what I got last time, but I need to be honest. 6.67 for all the youth out there. 6.7 is my sub-second time split. Oh, that was a terrible jump out of the water. That's gonna be now like 1.6 seconds behind, maybe. That stinks. That stinks. At least we have the 6.7 to keep us company, you know? And then erase it when we get to the scrap pile, because we're not getting it. Dang. Okay, so my jump up top was much better than... I already knew it was really good. I just didn't think that my water jump was going to keep me within a 1 second from my time. And it's gone. Goodbye, 6.7. I know... I have almost nobody of that age watching me. Maybe nobody. But, now we can get away from it. It would only be poetic if we got a 0.69 on this run. Go from the 0.67 to the 0.69. Would kind of make me happy, I'm not gonna lie. It'd be funny. Okay, 0.53, much better. Just having good clicks just makes me feel better overall. Jay, you started a new world? Fun. And it's with your little brother? Even more fun. That's cool. That's really cool. That's good. That's good. That's also good. Okay, all of this was really good. That feels good. But you're grinding out Hexalite and somehow breed so many things to beat Basagor Tower. You can't manage it? Oh no! What's Are you willing to withdraw dodge? Because if you're not withdraw dodging, Bastigor is very hard. It's one of those mechanics in the game that I think is, you know, an intentional mechanic. It's not cheese, it's not anything else. It is just the intended way to fight in the game. So I would say make sure you're withdraw dodging or taking your pals back anytime you think they're about to get hurt. The other thing I'd say, depending on your settings, and even without setting dependent, if you get the Terra Prisma, you're in good shape. So going to the Terraria dungeon, farming that, very useful. Other than that, obvious things are stuff like Fire Pals tend to be pretty good against Bastigor. Shadowbeak is a good pal against Bastigor, just high damage. Pals that have fairly large moves are okay, but the moves you're looking for are AoE moves, not necessarily just the ones that have the highest cooldown or highest attack power or anything like that. Okay, that was good. Oh, that was bad. But I don't know if you're looking for advice either, if you're just telling me, because it's very cool that you're getting to play with your little brother. I think the only thing I've ever played with my brother are Metal Gear and Jackbox and like board games and stuff with family. So very cool. I guess technically we played StarCraft as well. Okay, so we did that. And Diablo. Okay, I played quite a few games with my brother. It was fun. And then, of course, he was a basketball nut, so I would get my butt kicked every time he wanted to play basketball. And I was willing to oblige. But not cool. You doing everything when it comes to grind and him just slaying random pals. I mean, that's the quintessential Big Brother experience, is it not? You feel like you're carrying the whole thing on your back. Until my brother was out of college and we were hanging out, I was like, oh, my brother and I are basically equals now. This is great. Not that I didn't mind helping him through things, but it was really cool. One day I went and visited my brother, and we ended up getting a 1,000-piece puzzle. And we spent so much time just working on that puzzle together, man. It was really fun. It was really nice just to get to take time, spend with him like that. Really enjoyed doing that. Okay, that was a much better jump. The top half was bad though, so we're gonna be a little slow. Got the blue rarity Terra Prisma after 41 runs. Couldn't count them, actually. Oh, man. That's a lot of runs. To me, any rarity of the Terra Prisma would work. The thing would be is if you bring multiple, so when one breaks, you just put on the next one. But that DPS increase is huge. Are you guys timing out, or are you guys dying? Just out of curiosity. Maybe one day. But the other strategy would be to do something like what I did in my record runs for all towers, was doing just the full Finsider team strategy, where I literally didn't even have Terra Prisma or anything like that. I had to rely on the Finsiders to do all the damage. Since then, the strategy's been updated slightly, where the primary strat would probably be to go get the Shadowbeaks from the Wildlife Sanctuary and use them, because their DPS is just insane. Even if they're not, you know, fire pals, they are just able to do so much damage. Oh man, that's unfortunate. Multiple deaths, couple of timeouts. That wasn't particularly good. That stinks. Ah. But what team are you guys using? Are you guys using any specific team? Like, what was your best attempt? And what team were you using? Did you have Palsfolds on your team? You know, there's a lot to ask, because Palsfolds makes a huge difference. You know, you're talking 40% to 60% attack, depending on how much you're willing to invest. 40% shouldn't be too grindy. 60% pretty grindy. And we have a chance once again. Okay. I might not be able to answer your questions here for just a little bit as I focus up before we get to the resource gathering section. I'm sure you understand, but I'm going to ask you to understand anyway. I appreciate it. I will try to get to your question anyway, but question, comments, everything about you guys. I don't want to go too close to those Cativas. I actually want to just catch them. They should be level 1 or 2. They could be more than that. They might not be. There's a sphere right there, which is why I want to do this now. No, you weren't supposed to see me, Cativa. It's a level 1 though, so it's really weak. Yeah. That's exactly why. And you know what? Let's just make it so that we have a glider over to chill it. Okay, we got terrible luck with that. We could have easily have gotten much more. Like, we could have gotten up to 8 wool, and we got 4. Okay, there's our fox barks. Don't see any pangolets, and he's out. Okay, that's fine. We've got 2 of the pals that we need. Don't back up. Just go. We had 3 spheres so that we can go straight back in, start backing up after this one if we need to. It says we're behind, but we already got our foxbarks. If we're lucky, we'll catch the mammoth here and have some pangolets spawn right around us. Oh my gosh, okay. Please. Oh, that's right. It's default casual, so we'll always get at least 2. Okay, so we've got our pengulet, we've got our mammoths, we've got our foxbarks. We're in good shape. And then this, and we'll do this. And grab everything we need. Why did you stop working? Oh no, that chickpea is... Oh, that's awful. It's fine. It's not a big deal. I didn't think about it. That's my fault. You can handle it though, Cativa. And I've got this. Okay. You're going to that one? Why? This. 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 This will force Cativa to come this way. Tower World Raids, welcome back! Use my stamina, put this stuff away, use my stamina again for a little bit until our weight is basically full. put all the stuff we can away. Ah, gotcha. You're waiting to use good soul, your pal souls on good passive pals. That makes sense to me. Oh, I thought that was going to be enough. That's alright. That should be enough of everything at this point. You're transporting... Okay. That's alright. Use up our stamina, put this ore away. That'll allow us to bulk store everything. We're only at 40 right now. We'll hopefully be able to get a world record, but no promises. Enough souls to max out just one pal, and it's not fair to the other one. I mean, you don't necessarily have to max out a pal either. You can get them to pretty good. You know, like, get them to 30-40%, and that's a fraction of the cost of getting them all the way up to 60, and then your pals should be pretty solid. Not perfect by any means, but solid. You know? Give me that. Okay. This next. Honoring worship? No, not yet. It's fine. We needed to... Oh, no!
Oh.
You're so mean. I don't know that this will work, but we're gonna do it anyway. Actually, I think I need to kill this guy. And then do that. I should be using that. What am I doing? Because I think he's technically still at the base, which would not trigger another one. I don't know that another one can spawn fast enough anyway. I don't think it can. Oh well. Pause power because 20 ancient cores to grind from just Bellinors and a few expeditions for the good incubator. Yeah, that can be tough. There's a reason a lot of people use instant egg hatch spawning.
Yeah.
You're in the middle of a deadlock game right now, so you can't instantly reply? Fair enough. Did you figure any speed improvements for the world record? Nope, I don't think so. Just, try to go fast. We even got an ace swimmer. It would have been so good. We got the wrong guy. Do we try to make it? We have to get all our own cloth. I don't think we can do it, to be honest with you. I think it's basically impossible. Comes to pals, you watch the top 5 tower killers from Power World Raids. Nice. Yeah. He's got some good videos about that stuff. Hey, Big Rift, welcome back. I'm gonna try to force this run, but I don't think it's possible. Go back to the start of the hill at beginning, club to death, a few lamb balls. Really don't think it's possible at this time. Okay, that's 10 wool. Oh, I made a mistake. That's fine. So that's going to be 5. We need 2 more for this for right now. Okay, 6. We will then need a good bit more. Because let's see, that's 2. We need 8 more. We need 6 more. That should be everything for no outfits. And see if we can make them out of leather instead. I'm almost positive this is going to be too slow, but it's an ace swimmer chillet. How can I say no? Mass breeding Orsirk's nice. That's a good pal. Just overall. I thought I collected that many. Oh, because I just... Right. That makes sense. Maybe this is 10 right here. It's 3. And you're on a break and have been chopping wood. Okay. Yeah, this is so slow. I could be literally at the Sakurajima base right now. I don't know if I can be fast enough. I don't think this is fast enough. I was planning to just use the merchant. I should have just tried to gather the cloth on my own anyway. Just so that I have that option. Just to double check, do we have... I think that's enough. How much is this? Oh, that's not enough then. That's only half. Do that. Do this. Make that. Oh, this is so slow. Maybe a swimmer can make the difference, though. Going to go big and say when I beat it, I'm at 44 minutes? That'd be so sick. I don't think it's going to be this time, but that would be so sick. We're going to swim for as far as possible because he's a swimmer. And I think I actually want to try to do the swamp route again. I determined that it was slower, but with a swimmer, might actually be pretty fast. Okay, I actually don't think that was that bad. Don't think it was necessarily good either. But here we go. Yeah, I don't think I am fast enough to make the day-night cycle. It's gonna be so close if I do make it. It's gonna be uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. I need to grab this palladium when I see it. Guys, I don't remember. Are there air vents right below Jetragon in the volcano? I don't think there are there? Okay, we made it in. 1640. Oh, this feels so slow. This has got to be slow. I couldn't make it. I wasn't sure if I could or not. I wanted to try anything I could. Okay, we've got the exotic sphere. How can I not grab this? Am I literally too tall when I'm on Chillet? Okay, well, that's interesting. Good to know. I definitely clicked respawn there. Alright, well, I was trying something new. To try to speed things up, I slowed myself down by a second or so. So if that makes the difference, so help me. 44 minutes? Probably. It would be an awfully insane run. But our time is a bit slower than I'd like it to be. But we have a swimmer, so we're making up some time. Let's go to this one. Off we go. But 44 would be basically absolutely zero resets, I think. Like I would have to not reset the game back any. So it's like gonna be first try Mamorist, first try Jetragon. It's gonna be, you know, just first try everything. As long as we don't have our torch out, we should be okay. Since we're going to be just chucking a sphere at Jetragon and praying, we don't have to worry about losing the health right now. We do need to worry about getting the cloth outfit still, the cold resistant cloth outfit. I'm not seeing any pals that I could just capture from anything. Brush or bacon and eggs is good. Palladium. Needed to be looking for that. I forgot that I needed to be looking for that. Nice. Good turn, Jetragon. Okay, Danhobox has caught Jetragon at this point, and he has more daylight to work with, so we are pretty significantly behind. Danhobox having caught his Jetragon at, I believe it was his second throw, so color me jealous. But, you know, maybe we'll get it right now. I am willing to practice this. So even if we go a little ways into the not possible to record territory, practicing the end of this would be useful. And we're on the restore grind. The grind everybody loves. Look! It's the best grind, isn't it? To the casino we go, boys and ladies and gentlemen and girls, if there are any younger ladies in the audience. Oh, that was almost a caught. Almost got caught by the jet wagon. The casino is playing the casino games. I've got the casino odds. But can I pull the victory out anyway? I am almost certain that I am too slow in terms of day-night cycle already, but I'm willing to find out. If I don't have to wait for the Wandering Merchant, that would be... Dang you, Jet Wagon. You turned... you know what? We just log straight back in. We're not behind the pillar, but you know what? I'm willing to just log back in, see if you instant spawn in and spot us. That works for me. And we continue to go to the casino, everybody. Now, granted, I think if I was focused on not using the Wandering Merchant, I can also get faster from, you know, actually working towards getting the Palladium required. Yeah. As well as working to get the wool required. At this point, I almost want to stop the casino. Just because at this point, I don't believe record is in reach already. We're 3 minutes behind Danhobox's Jet Dragon catch. And I don't think I have that much time to make up in the last half of this run. I have some, but not that much. One more. Let's roll again. Let's roll again, shall we? Just spin the wheel. Like I said, it wouldn't hurt to do a practice all the way to the end. Almost caught me there, Jet Dragon. You were too slow! Alright, let's go to 25. Let's go to 25. Just so that I have the practice. If I can catch Jet Dragon. The chances are still low. Unfortunately, this is a luck-based grind. Oh. And that was horrible. Love to see it. Didn't even get a chance. I tried to spin the wheel. I dropped my money. The floor security came in and picked it up before me and were like, finders keepers. And I lost at the casino once again. You can't see me, Jet Ragged, but you have to turn around or else I'm gonna die. Yeah. You have a chance. Okay. 25 minutes. Well behind possibilities. We had some good luck that run. We had some good luck. Unfortunately, nowhere near good enough. We need that 6% chance luck plus everything else to go down. Oh, those clicks were not as good as I'd like, but you know what? It's alright. But, howdy, Big Rift. I didn't see you say howdy, so I wanted to say howdy back. I saw you when you came in, of course. But I did not see you say howdy. That's my apologies. I was sitting there, had plenty of time to read that. Just went back and double-checked all my messages. But yeah, doesn't necessarily mean this is the only thing I'll stream, but I do want to get this... Oh, I could have gone just a little bit further, and I had to course correct. 1.2 seconds behind. That's my guess. That's my hope. But, yeah, at least this week, I wanted to do the speedruns, see if we can't take our record back. My guess was no, but you know what? Here we are. We're grinding it out. We're gonna see what happens. 1.8 is so bad. It is what it is. Samim, yes, this one is brutal. This one is brutal. I liked it before when I didn't need as much luck, but Danhobox put in the time to get the luck, and he had the skill to see it through to the record. So now I have to see if I can hold out and have the skill to see it through to the record, because Danhobox is good. Danhobox is very good. So, time to see if I can match his luck and or maybe get even luckier. And if I can get luckier, then I need less skill, you know? And that's what this entire speedrun thing is about, you know, little skill. The less skill I can demonstrate, the better. I want to show you guys only luck all the way through. That was a good jump, though. That was a really good jump. That was also a good jump. Alright, this whole thing was really good. This should be almost on pace. Like, maybe I'm at a 0.7 now, if I am right about this. But, Samim, welcome back. Glad to have you with me once again. With everybody once again. With us. 0.8. Alright, it's a little farther behind than I thought, but that's basically as good as I can do without some insane bounce off that tower, which I already got a good one. Bummer. Anytime I'm within 1 second of that that split, I feel pretty good about myself, I'm not gonna lie. But, of course, these early splits, the biggest thing about them is they mean I can reset faster. The faster I can reset, the more runs I do. The more runs I do, the better chances I have of the luck coming all together. And I immediately fall behind by 0.7 seconds. So, boy. Love to see it. I am absolutely displaying the peak skill. Yeah, luck is a huge factor in this run now, and it's one of the reasons why I didn't run level 50 with any form of glitch before this. I thought the glitchless category was really fun, where I didn't do any restoring from backup. I didn't do any, like... Well, I guess technically the Jet Dragon was a hope and pray, but I'm pretty sure at the chance to catch that we had on Jet Dragon on default casual, with 10 ultimate spheres, we had something like an 80% chance of catching the Jet Dragon, so you're getting 4 out of 5 runs through instead of this one. It's 1 legendary sphere. We can't go with 1. So I really enjoyed those because it was very much so dependent on my skill and how well I played the runs, as well as just like theory crafting it to get better and better. And now that it's got what I would call light glitching, it is much more luck dependent, and Danhobox rerouted it to be very luck dependent. And I can't blame him. It's faster, and that's the name of the game. And there is no category for glitchless, unfortunately. As much as I would have liked one. Because I'll tell you the truth. When Danhobox first beat my time, I was a little bitter. Because I was like, guys, he did so much that I didn't do because it's technically not against the rule set. And since there's no separating them, like, my run was compared to his. I was like, give me the same, like, I wasn't E-canceling my glider. I wasn't, you know, doing anything this, that, and the other. And so being slightly petty, my next run, I used hang you jumping, which I don't think he even knew about before this. And I kind of crushed his record by like 5 minutes because I used the glitch that also wasn't banned that he didn't know about. And it was a little bit of spite, but it was also like, this is just faster. If we've opened up this door, I'm gonna do this. And now I'm on the back foot. So it's been fun. I really enjoyed it. I again was a little spiteful, not angry, just like I wanted to get vengeance, and I don't normally feel that way. Especially if it's another run and the runner uses the same rule set as me and they beat me. It's like, heck yeah, let's go. That's awesome. Let's see if I can beat you now. And then it's a really good competition. Now that Danhobox are on the same rule set, I can't blame him at all. You know, he's a good runner. And I need to get the luck. Hopefully that makes sense. Glitch fight, yeah, and it's not that we're playing unrestricted. We're not using every single glitch in the game. Technically, the only glitch that is currently banned from this run is duplication, which I can't really see as a useful glitch because I think it would take too much time to duplicate than it would to just get the luck and to go. So that said, I also believe the global PAL box is not banned, so someone besides Danhobox or I could come in here, use a global PAL box run, Teufel would look at it and be like, yeah, those guys weren't using that, it's not against the rules, and then they would have record. Like, I know I could do it. Like, here's exactly what you do if you want to get the record that way. And, okay. Never mind. I'm not going to tell you because this is going to be the record run, and then I don't want you to beat me. No, I'm just kidding. I'll tell you once I've focused in on all this. You would give yourself a jet dragon or some other high combat power PAL, potentially more than that, as well as, you know, level 5 handiwork, level 5... actually, you barely even need any of that. But at least a jet dragon fully sold, ready for combat. You can give yourself a Verdash so that you run fast. So as soon as you have everything set and ready to go, you're good to go. Should I make... And you're going to basically do the exact same thing, except you just get to go straight up and kill Mamrus without going to Sakurajima, because you don't need to catch the Mamrus. You can just kill him. Did I get a sphere yet? I didn't get a sphere yet. And then just continue on the run. Alright, we're going to play this like we're not going to get the merchant, which is really frustrating, but we're going to do it anyway. Do I have spheres yet? No spheres yet. That's unfortunate. Okay, we've got so much more wool than last time. That's really good. Still no spheres? No, and there's Foxparks there. No spheres there either. Sphere. Okay, we're at least going to grab the sphere so it doesn't change to something else before we grind out Mamrus here. There's a sphere there too. Unfortunate. So, unlucky on the spheres. This is already kind of bad, but we did get a bunch of wool. Like, we got pretty lucky with the wool drops. They were dropping like 6 or 8 or something like that. Quite a bit. Already have that. Okay. Every time I spawn in and try to catch the Mammoth, I start peeling my eyes for a Foxparks or a Pangolette, so that I can make the resistance armor. Also, I would give yourself a hang you, and then you could potentially just, you know... I hate you so much. I knew I didn't have time, and he could turn. That was my fault. As well as potentially, you know, some other movement pals. You have to remember you won't have the saddle unlocked immediately, but you could do so much. And if you give yourself, you know, level 5 handiwork, you're gonna instantly be crafting anything if you feel like you need to craft anything, and you're gonna want a glider. You're going to want at least a cold resistant armor, and you will basically be home free from there. You don't even need to necessarily get Chillet, but you do need to figure out how you're going to level up to the level of Hang You. Whether that is, like, immediately spawning up and fighting Wumpo or something, and killing Wumpo, like, immediately, the alpha Wumpo. I think that would get you to the level. It might not. I have never actually practiced it, so I don't know. It's just a one-shot, dude. Just do it. What are you doing? Why use that attack when you could have used your stomp? Okay, there's our flame organs. Flame ice organs. Ooh. No, don't see me. Ah. Okay, we're gonna hang back. We only got 2 flame organs. Of course. Of course we did. Is this gonna be good enough? I don't think so. Especially if you're gonna go all the way. Do we do... Alright, I haven't done this ever on stream. I did try once. I did try once. Let's see if I can do it. And if it's worth it. We've got basically everything we need. I've got the Foxparks, I've got the ice organs. Downtrodden, whatever, don't care. We make the base here. It's got everything we need. Actually, you're right. Go there. We've got this. It does have the ability to have a wandering merchant show up. So, here we go. Complete reroute because I followed that Foxparks because I didn't have the flame organs. That's interesting. We'll see what happens. Okay. Should have gotten everything. Don't have anything to make for me. That's great. Ah, Beast! Welcome in! Okay, use this now. The only thing this base doesn't have is Paldium. So we'll see what happens. Hey, that's awesome. I'm glad that the house of Jet Dragon worked for you. It is a fun one to have. Fun one to have in the back pocket. Keep at least one. You know what? I do want to just really quickly. I'm not entirely sure what else I will do if I don't do this right now. But yeah. I wish I could talk with you just a little bit more, but I am trying to stay focused. On the chance I get a wandering merchant, it is not a wandering merchant, it is a pal merchant. It's so disappointing. Okay, so I need to go get myself Paldium. Where do I want to get it? Where do I want to get it? I don't have the fast travel down there. I guess I go to the beginning once again. Quick question, is there a way to get Xenoguard consistently? I believe you can catch them from the ice bases. I believe one of the guys there will summon a Xenoguard or a Xenolord. One of the two. Or both. I truly am not entirely in remembrance. I believe that is one, though. No! There we go. Okay, just up this is one more Paldium. Am I too slow already? Maybe not. This might be okay on pace. I need to get more of these wool-dropping guys, though. Our lamb balls are going to generously donate more of their wool to the cause. Thank you. That's not the one I want. This one. Okay, I don't know that that's enough yet. We are not necessarily getting lucky on the wool drops right now, but that's okay. We're fine. We're fine. I was not counting my wool either, which is a problem. That's my fault. I think I have enough wool now. But if anybody else has a tip on Xenoguard and getting them consistently, that's here. Please let our friend here know. I'd appreciate you letting them know, and maybe I'll learn a thing or two, you know? Alright, that's gotta be enough. That's gotta be enough. Okay, so we're like 2 minutes behind because we didn't get a dude. Farmed all the resources ourselves. Could still be fast enough, though. Oh, we were already 2 minutes behind due to... That makes sense. Okay, make this now while I'm thinking about it. I should have caught one of those lamb balls to help me make things. Oh my gosh, Big Rift, look at you go! What a generous soul. Congratulations to everyone that just got gifted memberships. Congratulations. Hope you enjoy having a membership. So if you ever chat, I will definitely see you immediately. Xenoguard from Ice Towers? Nice. Okay, cool. So I did remember correctly. Okay, anything else? I should probably just go ahead and do this, right? Make everything that I need. I have a torch, so we're good there. Make sure that we're good on making, or we're not. Yo, make more. Thank you, buddy. Okay, so we're behind, but we're not out of it. We're definitely in it for this one. Okay, off we go. But yeah, the faction enemies pull out Xenoguard, and then you can catch them. Apparently level 60, so be aware, if you try to catch a Xenoguard from those faction guys, it's level 60. Making it significantly harder. You won't be able to back bonus it either, because, well, they are already in combat, and as soon as a pal's in combat, they are not going to let you back bonus them. There's a couple of different ice towers that you can go around to, and I have no idea what those coordinates are. I believe they're called faction bases, and you can look them up on PalDB if you wanted to. Otherwise, run around the ice zone. The Astral Mountains, I believe, is what it's called. Okay, gave you some stamina back. Ice Tower area. Very cool. But for those of you that received membership, if you were willing to give thanks to Big Rift and not just let me say it, I would always say it's a kind gesture to say thank you for the gift membership that he just got you. Of course, I'm not saying you have to come out of hiding, out of lurking, especially if you are currently, you know, busy cooking or at work or something. Don't worry about it. You're good. But if you were willing to say thank you, you know, I think it would be nice. I am thanking him, so thank you, Big Rift, again. But I don't think it's not Victor and Shadowbeak. It's around Victor and Shadowbeak though, right? Like the faction bases. I mean, not like immediately around him, but just around. Okay, it's sub 16 minutes to opening the chest. We can definitely do this like a minute or 2 minutes faster with a wandering merchant, but it is what it is. We didn't get one. Exotic sphere.
Yep.
Oh. Okay, did we only get one sphere from all of that? Merry Christmas to you as well, George. And a Happy New Year as well, you know, while we're at it. We're only, you know, 6 months early, but Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holly, Happy, what other holidays are there? Happy Chinese New Year. Actually, that one, when is Chinese New Year? I feel like that was either not that long ago or is just about to come up. All they need to do is like and subscribe. There you go. Big Rift helping a man out. Helping remind everybody. Helping to, you know, just say, hey, if you want to watch this speedrun world record live, you've got to be here for it. And to be here for it, you have to, you know, have the video turned on. And the easiest way to have the video turned on, be subscribed. And if you're enjoying the content, I do appreciate the like. You don't have to. Big Rift will say you do, but you don't have to. But I do recommend it, you know? There's no reason not to to like it if you do. It helps me out, and maybe other people will enjoy the content too. But again, I do this as a hobby, so feel free to do what you will. And I think this will almost always, if not always, be a hobby. I can't imagine it not being a hobby. This has been a lot of fun doing all this. And switch, and we're good to go. So just the one exotic, huh? Not good. Oh, oops, I still had my torch out. It's like, that's weird. In terms of day-night cycle, we're doing okay. I thought I dodged you. Day-night cycle is looking okay. It could be better. Could always be better, right? That's the story of speedrunning, especially if I don't get the luck right away with the merchant. I don't remember grabbing wood, so we're gonna grab it right now. Oh, that's fine. You know what? Do it this way. Ah. Make it easy for me. Okay, Jet Dragon should be in that little location, and it's time for us to go back to the casino. We're already a good 20 to 30 seconds behind Danhobox. But you know what? We've got a decent day-night cycle. He has some things that were definitely slower towards the middle end of his run that could potentially bring us back into world record contention. And again, I would like to practice the end of this, but welcome back. Welcome in, actually, I think. Let me do this, and then I can read. First live stream you could catch? That's awesome, the Dead Freddy Krueger. Man, that took me way too many efforts to read. The Dead Freddy Krueger. That is a factual name right there. But glad you could make it. Hopefully you enjoy your first time in the live. Okay, we're going back to 3131. That's an easy-ish one to remember. Every day, it should reset those bases, Samim. You're right. So, at least as far as I'm aware, you're right. I've had some people say it doesn't work like that for them, but I would say 90% of the people, that's what's... How is that not his tail? 3131. Soon as you mention Xeno at spawn, next drop. Oh, that's awesome. King of Hell, welcome back. Good to see you again. I'm doing well. It's been a while. It's all my fault, I know that. But good to see you again. I took a nice little break there. I didn't need to necessarily take a break, but I did. And of course, he wasn't turned enough. I was impatient. I went. I didn't want to just sit there and wait for him. 3131. But I'm doing great, man. How are you? Today, Junior? Oh, good old Happy Gilmore reference. That is Happy Gilmore, right? It's Adam Sandler for sure, but is that... I'm pretty sure that's Happy Gilmore. Could be another one of his, I guess. Yeah. We go until 25. 31, or my time's gone. They erased my save, dude. Is that gonna happen every time? Because this is 3 minutes before. Oh, no. Well, it wasn't gonna be the run anyway. This one should be after I've thrown the sphere. So let's double check that I'm right, because I don't understand this restore from backup data stuff well enough. I've never used it in a run prior to starting these level 50 runs. Like, not even to like make pals or anything like that. Yeah, okay, so this is after we've thrown our sphere. And this other one, that's 2944, should be like before we get to the volcano. Caught Jet Dragon at level 37? That's sick. Yeah, this is way too far. Alright, cool. This run's dead. Like, we'd have to run all the way back to Jet Dragon. We're already minutes behind. Okay. Well, another one bites the dust, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, no worries. You can joke with me all the time. And like, typically, I don't feel the hatred through texts unless it's very targeted. Very, very targeted. Made the PV server a whole new game? Oh, that's awesome. You know, that's something I want to get into is PvP servers, but the servers are always just so laggy, you know? It's tough for me to want to be on them when I'm so used to having the game be so responsive. And it's cool. I would love to see some speedrunner strats in a PvP server. Oh, that was good. Oh, that was bad. Dang, it went from great to bad for just a second there. And that's all it takes to make me unhappy. But catching Jet Dragon at level 37, I'm assuming you meant that was on your PvP server. That's so cool. That's so cool. First saw the enemy faction pull out Xenoguard, you're like, what? No, dude. Okay, so before they added those is when I did my All Pals Palpedia default casual record. I stressed so hard about getting a Xenoguard, because the only way you could get them was from a meteorite. And I was like, they drop every 1.2 hours, or 1.5 hours, right? No, they drop every 3 hours. Is that the one? Yeah, they drop every 3 hours. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 3 hours. So I was so stressed trying to make sure I hit that spawn every time in a location that like the Xenoguard could spawn in. And it was, I believe, literally the last pal that I caught after Xenoguard. Yeah, Xenovader. Ugh, I cannot speak. Xenolord. I caught Xenolord, went to the location where a place could spawn a Xenoguard, caught the Xenoguard. I like sighed with so much relief after playing for like 25 hours straight. It was insane. Absolutely insane. I felt so happy that it happened because I wasn't sure that it would. And I was debating restore from backup strategies because it was 25 hours in and I was tired. Since I made an Impossible series, are we going to see a randomizer Impossible soon? It isn't a randomizer Impossible. I haven't done anything with it for a little bit. Again, I kind of needed a break. Work was you know, still a bit busy. Not nearly as busy as it was, but I was using my brain a lot, guys. The things I was working on, like, I call what I do at work a big puzzle. And I really love it. I really enjoy my work, but it takes a lot of brain power to work on puzzles all day and then potentially speedrun or edit afterwards. And there are people that do it, and I was doing it for a little bit, but I needed a break. And so I took my break. I do want to get back to the Impossible series. It's just not first and foremost on my desire, so I am doing these speedruns first. And hopefully it doesn't take me forever to get it. And then it's back to Power World Impossible, because I have not completed that series in any way, shape, or form. Alright, today we're gonna skip land balls because I want to try for the luck. I want to try for the luck. That's part of the speedrun, right? Is going for the luck. Oops. That could have been better. Nice. I see Foxparks. We go hit that Foxparks with a wooden club and hope it goes in our sphere. I could go for the Cativa. The Foxparks is more important. 5-3. Level 3 it is. Level 3 is both easier to capture and easier to damage because it'll have lower defense, which is why I targeted that one. It gave me 4 flame organs, which means it's enough. I probably should have just backed out and backed back in because that's not going to capture. And now that capture of the Foxparks was useless because I need to restore from backup. Yep. And I'm going to be too far. Ben, welcome back. Good to see you again. Yep, no Foxparks for me. Let's, it didn't take long to do that. The club is already made. So we're not in a bad spot respawning this guy at least a couple tries. Just, maybe get further in. Come join your guild next swipe. You'd love to have me. This drop had quad shiny passive Finsider Ignis with Meteor Rain by level 40. Dang! You're eating good.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Very exciting for you. I might have to do one of those one day. If not, like, soon. Because it sounds so fun. Like, I don't think I would be particularly good at PvP. I think it has its own set of skill sets. So, it would just be fun to have the game knowledge, but not the PvP knowledge. But, Ben, I appreciate you giving me some good luck there. I might have to go to the next run. Don't see anything, Pengulet. Alright, that's too many attempts for me at this point. Let's go back. With only 2 spheres, I am going to continue to grind. Let's get some good luck to start so I can be happy with this run and hopefully beat Danhobox. No promises. I really should practice the end so I'm more confident about it. But good to see so many of you again. It's been a while. It's been a while, and so many of you are tuning in to hang out and just lurk. Appreciate that as well. And hopefully you're enjoying your time in the background, having me, I don't know, maybe you're working, maybe you're just got something else to do, maybe you're cleaning your house, you know, doing good things. I need to do some stretching, though. I haven't done anything except sit here for an hour and a half. So I should do that after this run. This is almost certainly not going to have spheres, right? So I missed it. Okay, well, we can make do. That's unfortunate. That's a time loss later. But, Dead Dreddy Kruger, are you on a YouTuber or a streamer server or anything like that? Or is this one that's just like open? I'm just curious. If luck has anything to, if RNG has anything to do with luck, yeah, I think it does. I think it does. Because I mean, the RNG has to hit you, and we got spears. All right, I guess I'm not getting to take a stretch break. Just quickly stretch my hands anyway. But your wishing of me luck has already given me 3 legendary spheres, is what I do need for this run to continue on. At least it's part of what I need. It's not everything. Oh, I don't even need a bat. At least not yet. %. That's what I thought. I was like, level 1, it should be 100%. Okay, let our stamina recharge. Make our bat so that we're equipped and ready to go. And off we go. And again, we're gonna ignore the land balls and just hope we get the luck. Okay, please. Yes, got another legendary sphere. Not a legendary sphere, just sphere.
Yeah.
There's a Foxparks, there's another Foxparks. Oh my gosh. Okay, just hit him twice. A little bit less than I wanted it to be. Please be 4 Claymorgans. That's all I ask. Yes, let's go! We still need Pengulette, but we are having a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. Okay, come on. Grab everything. Oh, 6. Come on. Okay. The usual, please. Okay! We're back on it. It's an open PvP server? That's really cool. I didn't even know we had those, to be honest with you. I had my own server for a little bit. It was fun. I enjoyed it. But the lag on it was brutal. I did not necessarily enjoy that. Okay, that should be enough of a tree. How did that not go in? I don't know. Okay, we've got our ore, so once we use up our stamina, we go deposit the ore so that we don't have to worry about quick drops. Okay, get our ore. Caliber. AAA, so community server. Nice. The lag is brutal, you don't disagree. Yeah. It would, you know, to some effect add to it. It's got its own charm being kind of janky like that, but at the same time it's tough to deal with. Okay, pray for the merchant to show up before I leave the base. Doing just a little bit of extra ore than I really need to, but I don't have the last Palladium fragment. Thank you. This. I don't see a dude. So I go on my way. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just did that. It would have been faster if I didn't. Okay. Now the question is do I try to hit some land balls? That floppy's not gonna do us any good. I don't see any flam balls at all, so it's not going to matter anyway.
Yeah.
Now that split's not fair, since the last time I caught him, I like went straight to him. That's actually a really good time on Chillet. I'm tempted to go delete my fastest split on Chillet and just set it at 736. Not seeing any merchants. The pain. Oh, probably another reset. We even have an extra legendary sphere. That's insane. The only thing we didn't do was get our Pengulette, and we need to find one. This will give the dude just a little bit more time to spawn, but I don't think he spawns when I leave the base area, so pretty sure we're cooked. Pretty sure we're cooked. We did get a Pengulette, though. That's classic. There's our two PAL organs. Or PAL organs. Ice organs. This is a 9-minute. Let's see if we can get the wool. Let's go for it. I'd rather go for it when the run is relatively good. I hate not having this wool though. Because we also need to get the Paldium. Oh, what am I worried with? We can just drop the words, it's fine. What else we got? Should have cut that all away. That's my fault. We're at 16. That is enough for the Chillet saddle at least. Okay, well, let's grab the Paldium. There's one more right back there. There's not. Ah, bummer. Okay, with the Paldium, we're gonna be just shy still on Paldium, I believe. Won't be able to jump. Because overall we need about 40. We get a decent chunk from just the rock nodes in the base. But I think that's how many I needed. Was 30 with the rock nodes that we get from the base. Don't think we have enough cloth to make ourselves the heat resistant cloth outfit. We don't have the organs for it either, so I mean, I guess that's fine. Okay, Paldium. You go, fine. You go back to doing stuff. This. Okay, get our Chillet. Make a little bit more cloth. That should be enough. Okay. Actually, this is what? A fraction faster than the last run? But I had to reset on Mammoris, didn't I? So it's actually not faster at all. Which would make sense. I did not do anything to deserve going any faster. Oh. Oh, that's right. I didn't get that fast travel. That's funny. I forgot about that. Oh. Not the end of the world. But it might not, when added together with everything else, equate to a record run. Which is a bummer. It is a bummer. I'd like to at least get the first day-night cycle, but the luck required and or the skill required is just beyond me still. Maybe both. So this is actually kind of nice spawning over here. I can swim over to here with full stamina. That's not bad. Can I use this lake? Yes, but those things get in the way. That's not worth trying for. Pick up this palladium, make sure I have enough, because I am not sure that I do. Let Chillet regain its stamina. That was awful. Alright, come on up, Chillet. Chillet has full stamina again. Don't know that that saves me time, but it feels like it saves me time because Chillet having the stamina means we can sprint for much longer, right? Who knows? You would think I would. I don't. I should. Now, I'm pretty sure my last one, I unlocked the first chest in Sakurajima at 16 minutes, but I think I was like a minute and a half or 2 minutes behind on the Mammoris catch. So, day-night cycle is maybe more of a problem on this run than the last one. Okay, we got like a heat-resistant armor there, I think. I'm pretty sure we just got a multi-climate or a heat-resistant armor. I could be completely wrong. Nope, I am completely wrong. Alright, cool, good to know. Mammoris curry, we'll take that. I need to delay just a little bit more before I do that jump. Ground support whistle, useless. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, there we go. No, give me a sphere, please. Exotic, let's go. We have a chance still, sort of. 16 minutes finished with Sakurajima. I think that's just too slow overall. Like, I don't know that I'll make the day-night cycle by like a minute or two. Okay, show its full stamina. Let's go. We try. We try. We've got the sphere for it. The exotic sphere. Time goal for this run. I want to break 48 minutes for sure because that would be world record. But so the entire run is time kept on the day-night cycle of the game. So if you look at the very beginning, I waste no time to start the game ever. It's not just because I'm doing reset after reset. It's also because time of the day-night cycle starts as soon as you're in the character creation screen. So we can't waste any time there or else we might not make all the day-night cycle. The reason we need to make the day-night cycle is overworld pals. That includes rampaging pals, jet dragon, any world pal that you see above the world is going to respawn at the dawn of the next day. Meaning, you know, if it's like 6 in the morning, how do I put that actually better? Once the cycle in the bottom left switches from nighttime to daytime, all those pals will respawn. The goal is to beat all of the rampaging pals on Faybreak before that cycle happens. And if you can do that, then you can kill 3 of them again, and you should be able to get to level 50 with just a little bit of extra experience. From some alpha pals like a Tyrantris, do that quest line, as well as do a like other pal. It could be, you know, pretty much anything. Whether it is the Cryolinks Terra, Alma School, maybe both, depending on luck. So the goal is to beat those 4 rampaging pals on Faybreak within approximately 30 minutes. If you can do that, then you're good to go. If you can't, then reset. Too slow. Oh, jet dragon. Making me go out on my way, buddy. Ah. Okay. So, if we first try this, we're basically on pace with Danhobox, except that he has like an extra minute and a half of day-night cycle to spare. And he did have some time to spare, so we might be able to pull through, but I am not sure that that's going to be us. Jet dragon, I thought you twitched already. That's my fault. That's my fault. Okay, 158 is the one we're going for. If we can pull 158. And Danhobox has caught jet dragon. Believe it or not. Pretty insane. And the slot once again. It was 145, right? Yeah, 145. See some other factors too on top of luck? Yeah, it's not purely luck based, it's just very luck based. Why is his home not made? Okay, well, maybe I went to the wrong one, but okay. Basically, the end of the run is very skill dependent. The beginning of the run is somewhat skill dependent, but the end of the run is very skill dependent. And the beginning of the run is very luck dependent. Okay, so we're going to 336. Just remember 336. We'll go for a little ways. I think I have a day-night cycle to make the first day-night cycle. I'd at least like to PB. If possible, and practice the ending. Because, again, like I said, to me, the end is very skill dependent. Okay. We're 2 minutes behind. We're 2 minutes behind record. Can we pull back? Can we pull it back? We finally got Jet Dragon! Let's go! What can I drop? What can I drop? I have something heavy. There we go. I don't have enough fiber? Or ingots? Oh no, what have I done? I did drop ore this run, didn't I? Oh, that's quartz. Oh no, what a blunder! Yeah, I just killed myself. Oh, that's so sad. Why is this not... Oh, man. I don't have a way to get ingots very easily. There's like no way this can be fast enough now. Oh, that's so disappointing. What have I done? Well, this is good to know. This is my first time post Jet Dragon, so I do not know everything that I need to know yet. And clearly it was important to know some additional things. Okay, I need to just like drop these right now. We need 4 more. Will this give me palladium? At this point, I should be off the fade break, basically. We're with the day-night cycle being where it's at. And we just don't have time. Ah, okay. That's good to know. Why is that not working? Oh, and you're taking a break. Alright. I'm at least going to practice going through the back end here, but our chances of record are gone. We're not going to make the first day-night cycle. So I'm just going to go ahead and sleep so I can kind of get the feel for it. Oh, I don't even have the bed. With more likes and subscribes, yes. You never know what happens if there's more likes and subscribes. But this is not bad, right? So first time post Jet Dragon, I learned a lot. I need to make sure I have all my ingots going. I understand fully why Danhobox was trying to find a level 2 kindling pal just in case something like this happened. I will assume this happened to him at least once. Oh, and I still don't have that spawn. That's funny. So now it's just a matter of practicing the end game. There's like no way that I break record here. The day-night cycles are just not that kind. He didn't sleep. Since he doesn't sleep, he doesn't have to worry about the like the possibility of running out of things to do, essentially. In this one, he would have been quite a bit faster than Sakurajima. He did have a wandering merchant spawn. He also would have gained time on... Oh, that's awful. He would have gained time with The fact that he was able to have an ace swimmer chill it. So that's not like the hugest of time saves, but it's a solid time save. He was also, what else in this run did he get faster? I don't know. In general, I just wasn't as fast as I have been myself in some of these runs. And now we're not getting our hang-you. That's wonderful. Oh, go. That's a terrible bounce. Yep, I knew it. Okay, but there's hang-you. We've got it. But I think the Wandering Merchant is probably the biggest thing. You don't have to harvest the Paldium. You don't have to go out of your way for wool. It saves a very sizable amount of time. No, he has a video. Yeah, he posted it. So it's on speedrun.com too, so you'd be able to see it there if you wanted to look up speedrun.com and find it there. I don't even have the clock. Or the remainder. Oops. Or the remaining ingots. I don't know why I didn't think of that, but I definitely didn't. And I don't have cloth. Alright, let's finish this out. Let's make you make the rest. Put you in the base. Alright. I need land ball or cremis. That works. That's only 2, unfortunately. That's 4. So that should be 3. That is enough, right? Double check my memory here. No, it's 5. Okay. 3 ingots, 5. There we go. Now we have enough. So this was gonna be a try on no sleep, but unfortunately, since I knew... Gosh, I don't even have enough Paldium. See, so that's the problem, is not having the Wandering Merchant. I can't just buy this stuff, so I have to do all this resource gathering myself. The resource gathering takes way too much time. Like, just overall, just takes too much time. I don't have the time to afford when going for the first day-night cycle. But I do want to practice this end game, so all you're watching from here on out is practice. I don't think I'll even beat my old time. I shouldn't beat my old time. As, I am nowhere near that. Well, I'm not expecting to be at that pace, at least. But I do want to practice all the rampaging pals as they come up. Capture one of those turtle things to quick mine for you. Unfortunately, I don't think it's possible to get a dig toys in the amount of time that it's necessary. But I love the idea. There we go there. We do this. We do this. Okay. And we're off. Catch rate is very weird in this game. Sometimes the escape at 80% and you caught a jet with full life. I mean, I just put like, I want to say somewhere around 15 attempts at a jet dragon capture, full life, 6% chance. So I, even with that, got kind of lucky. Because 6% chance is a very low chance. I might have put even more tries than that in. I'm not entirely sure. But I mean, that's just probability in general. Human brains do not like chance. Like, if you see something escape a 99% chance, you're like, there's no way. And it's actually like, no, there was actually a 1% chance that happens. Like, that's entirely what's going to happen if there's a 1% chance. It's 1% of the time it's going to escape. It's just very rare, you know, 1 in 100. But for us, it's like, it was 99% chance. How did that fail? So like, I'm with you, but I'm also like, it's that's just what's gonna happen. Just tossing out thoughts. What else combined that might be attainable? Hey, God Nice. Good to see you again, and thank you very much. Go get yourself some dinner. This is just practice now. This is just practice now. I wish it wasn't, but it is. But it'll be good. I haven't actually practiced fighting these rampaging pals in about a month. So it'll be good for me to get back to being practiced. Oh, I ran out of stamina. That stinks. Okay, we gotta practice it the Danhobox way with the log out, log back in. Because we're pretending like we still made the day-night cycle. If we made the day-night cycle, we still don't want to lose too much time due to the like, trying to spawn this pal. Like, for me, record-wise, like, it would make sense to burn daylight because I slept, right? So sleeping equates to not having that next sleep cycle available as early as what Danhobox did. That's nice. Gotta love some Niafias. But practice, get ourselves reacquainted with the combat, make sure I am ready for the end of the run. Because we will do this again tomorrow. I can tell you right now, this is going to be the last run of the night. After the last run of the night, we will chill. And by we, I mean I will chill. I'm get myself ready for bed, maybe watch an anime, you know, just relax after putting in some effort here. Let's go here instead. Maybe I will like this spawn location because then I can see the Smokies. Once I've seen them spawn in, I'll be pretty certain that the Helsifer won't have spawned in. We'll also be kind of away from other pals that we don't want to be included in the fight. And just to double check. Okay, so he did spawn in. There are a few pals around that are really frustrating to deal with. Cool. Okay. Oh. That did way more damage to Jet Dragon than I was thinking it would. It's good to keep an eye out on. I thought all I needed was one more little hit there. Like that. Okay. Well, that wasn't the fastest fight I've ever done, but acceptable. Acceptable, especially for someone who hasn't done it in a month. You know, just getting back into the swing of things. And I want to pretty sure he wouldn't spawn. Or didn't spawn that time, so I got logged back in. I will grab the base and move it over, because we want the base over here. We just don't want to make it just yet. It's also good to double check that my auto splits are working. That feels good. Looking up there and seeing the timer automatically click that Helsifer's done, and I was like, oh yeah, I didn't do that. That split for me. If I see a pal spawning in the distance, we know we didn't make it. I'm also wondering if I should lower my graphics. I've been avoiding doing so. I think it will allow pals to spawn a little faster. It'll be less effort on my computer. Let's try it. Let's just go low. Why not? Oh, it hurts. Everything feels a little snappier too. That's weird. Doesn't look like we're loading in any faster, but I could be wrong. We might be. It'd be worth testing out. I saw a tail move. So again, this is practice. This is not going to be world record. I was hoping it didn't need to be practice, but the middle section immediately proved to me that this is just going to be practice. Trantra spawned. Our rampaging pal did not. Where is our rampaging pal? Ah! Alright, it's good thing I've done this. This is proving to me that I needed to practice once again. I should have just taken it. Oh! Jet Dragon took that hit. I had to stop it. I think there was a way for me to prevent my death, but it'll be good to see if my experience is still high. There was no pal that I saw immediately nearby that was going to cause any damage here, so if we still get 1.2-ish million experience... Oh, Meteor Rain is back. Okay, 1.1. Yeah, I'm pretty sure as long as we don't let him get hit by something, we'll be fine. Alright, that's the last quote-unquote safe death. I should remember to do that too. Make sure you're fed. Make sure this isn't broken. And away we go. There's pals that spawn there, right? The Fabric Warriors spawned over there, right there. So we definitely didn't get this spawn. Now, depending on our time, I might be restoring from backup for some of these, so that we keep our day-night cycle, but in this case, I don't really care. There's the spawn of Oma School. Because I have plenty of day and night to work with. In fact, far too much day and night to work with. But I still want to practice it this way. We're going to end up just bleeding some time. Basically doing nothing for a little bit. Hey, a Mimog. Do I kill it? Nah. Let the Mimog live in peace. Yes, very glitchy. Oh, it's gonna spawn this time. Nothing? Oh, nope. We've got everything. Okay, scare the Foxparks. Okay, summon. You go to use Meteor Rain. We stop it, then we come out so that you use Beam Slicer. I just canceled the Beam Slicer, that stinks. Oh, which attack that was. He's stuck, that's really good. Ah, 1.4 million experience. From here, we get to go back. And at this point, we're gonna point towards, if we were going towards the Soothsayer. So we're gonna point east. So we're gonna be like, yo, and go. And go straight to the Soothsayer. But it's not nighttime yet, so we can't do that. So we're gonna go do our Triantris right now. Figure might as well. What else we got to do? No gloopy food this run. This is a 7 rampaging pal kill run. And it is so tight that the gloopy food would be slow. At least I don't think it's possible to go fast enough to be inclusive of gloopy. Oh, this is so bad. I am not particularly good at that. Probably something I should practice. But Aqua, welcome in. Have I seen you before? Have you been here before? If so, I apologize for not remembering. And anytime I think of the name Aqua, now I think of Oshinoko. And I should be thinking of something else, like water. Okay, there's our Triantris kill. Yo, Dex, welcome in. Welcome in. This is a practice run, but I'm glad you're here for it. I cannot complete this run in time with the day-night cycle that I've done. But it's a great practice run. I haven't done the end of this run in a while. Currently, it is honestly going swimmingly, and I'm kind of upset that it's a practice run, but what can you do when you don't know the middle well enough? I'm gonna have to double check all of my middle section stuff and make sure I am good to go for tomorrow when I stream once again. Because once I am good to go, I think I can take it back if I get the luck. We didn't get the luck this run. It's kind of good that I didn't, though, because, I mean, we caught Jetragon, which is very lucky. Don't use Meteor In, don't use Meteor In. I forgot to turn you off. There we go. Hi to me, yes, it should be the first time you've been here. Awesome. Awesome. Glad you could join. Okay, at this point, we should have killed Soothsayer. And then got that guy. We have nothing else to do. We're gonna pretend like this is the run. I could be killing like alpha pals or something right now, but we're just gonna go chill and have a little bit of water. Make sure, you know, we're staying hydrated. Maybe get a stretch in. Big Rift reminding everybody to like and subscribe. And we didn't die. Let's go. Now, I guess for me, I'm going to be sleeping once again. The chance of actually sleeping during the record run, gonna be very little. Very, very little. And at this point, Danhobox has secured his world record. And as you can see, I can't even go to sleep yet. I actually am pretty sure it would be impossible for me to go to sleep right now. No. I could? That's insane. That's way earlier than I thought I could. Alright, let me restore from backup because I don't want to actually sleep. I want to fight Suitseer, make sure I practiced against him. This should be good enough. Well, that's a waste of a few seconds, but I wasn't going to PB either with this strategy. This strategy is very different than the one I was using for my current PB, my personal best. And that strategy involved getting gloopy balls and sleeping and having enough experience. Between the 6 rampaging pals that I would kill, this will now take 7 rampaging pals, as well as not sleeping. And making it through the first night so that I can kill all 4 pals. So I need to be able to kill the Helzifer, I need to kill the Bushi, the Incineram, the Bushi, and this Suitseer here. All within 30 minutes of gameplay. Once we've done that, we can go get the legend quest. We can go kill the Trantress. If for some reason it has not become day of the next day, kill Alpha Pal. Then kill the 3 rampaging pals again, and we should be level 50. And or we're going to have to kill Cryolink's Terra at the end, and or Oma School. Should just be Cryolink's Terra. But that's the strategy. That's what we're working towards. We have to get fairly lucky for it all to come together. I don't know if it's possible without a Wandering Merchant. We did not get the Wandering Merchant this time. Had to harvest our own Paldium. Had to get our own wool. Between those couple of things, we were too slow to make the first day-night cycle. So I went ahead and slept so that I could practice the end of this run like this, because, as I've mentioned, I have not really played Power World in the last month. I took a nice break, you know? It's not bad to take a break, even if you love something. Took a break, played some RuneScape, played some Diablo, played some Trackmania. See this Verdash wanting to kill me? And watched quite a bit of anime and just, you know, went outside, did things. Went over to see my grandmother for Mother's Day and had my dad with me. That was really cool. Always good to see family. Guys, I don't want to fight. I am literally trying to avoid fighting you. Okay. It's about that time. Oh, favorite warrior is so scary. And Suitseer only appears at night, so this will be our 4th pal. 4th rampaging pal, I should say. And we should be good to go. How do you find the Wandering Merchant in a regular playthrough? So there's a few spots that they spawn more often than others. But in general, once you place down a PAL box, if the Wandering Merchant doesn't show up in 5-ish minutes, delete it, place it again, And if you've never gotten a raid at your base or any other random event, you're going to need to move bases because the events might just not happen where you've placed your base. So if you have like a temporary base, or if you're willing to up your settings to add an extra base for a little bit, it will have a chance of having those guys show up. Stop the meteorite. Whoa. What? It will have a chance of spawning one of those events. Okay, this is the worst attack you could have done, Suitseer. It takes forever, and I have to not let Jetragon die to it. Okay, we got him. Nice. But yeah. Summon a base. If it's a PAL merchant, delete the base, kill the dude, and or move the base, and try again. If it is a raid, delete the base, build the base again, log out, log back in. The raid should be gone. You have a chance of this working for you once again. There's a couple of ways to force spawn guys. Some places also allow for the higher tier, if you want to call them higher tier. They're the guys that why did I just log out and log in there? They're the guys that can give you additional items, but they don't have like things for trade. They just give you stuff. But yeah, what's funny is I'm playing this so slow. I think this is still going to be right around a 1 hour run, if not a sub 1 hour run. Which is actually crazy. Oh, and today I don't have to worry about day-night cycle, so I can go ahead and try to spawn him by going back and forth, which I think is faster. Let's do a double check. I checked this a while ago, but I want to double check. Yeah, you can capture him. I believe even with the best of spheres, you'll have about a 24% chance of capturing them, so... Okay. Let's do this. We're exactly at 55 minutes. We're going to log out. And log back in and see how long it takes. Making sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy watching me practice in hopes of actually getting a world record run. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Okay, so that was about 18 seconds, all things considered. We still have to wait for the PAL to potentially spawn in, and there it is. Okay, so we won't go back and forth on this one. So that got rid of Meteor Rain, which gives us the much more powerful Beam Slicer. And Beam Slicer out. And we can Beam Slicer again, and that should be dead, right? Oh! One more there, Jetragon. Nice. I think what I'm just gonna do is this. I think that should be fast enough. Okay, cool. Oh, my splits are wrong, no! Alright, I can always automatically, or not automatically do them, but manually do them. Not the end of the world. No, the Wandering Merchant, it is not useless. You can always trade to a Wandering Merchant. It is the other merchants that are kind of useless. Okay, there's a Meteor Ring out. There's our Beam Slicer that has much higher DPS. Use Beam Slicer again, would you please? Beam Slicer again. Okay, it's not ready apparently. As long as I don't die, I have to watch out for that. Shield should be back up in a second. No! Wrong guys. Wrong guys. Now I have to dodge this. And they just hit. We're losing so much experience right here. Watch this. We're only going to get like one half. Yep, we literally get one half of the experience we should have. So that I need to avoid at all cost. I need to avoid that at all cost. Is letting one of these enemies even graze. Did I? Oh. Alright, so we're going to go back in time anyway. It's good to do. Good to do. Cannot let an enemy graze any of the rampaging pals, or else we're gonna lose half of our experience. That's so insane. That's so insane. I wish it didn't work that way. I'm glad I've finally 100% confirmed that's the way it works. Okay, now I'm going to 25 seconds-ish, a little before 25 seconds. Fly away, and fly back. As long as that was far enough. Yeah, that's faster than the, what was it, 16 seconds? Or was it 18 seconds? Of logging out and logging back in. So this is, at least for me, a faster way of potentially spawning these rampaging pals. Let's wait and go right at time again and say I'm not perfect. Okay, 59. Fly in. Okay, that was it, like 6 seconds of looking, turning around. If I am fast, it's maybe 15 seconds if I'm really slow, but I think that's already way faster because I'm already getting my second chance. Yeah, that's definitely just faster. Okay. I was pretty positive about this, but I am now absolutely positive that doing this will be faster on day 2 when I have daylight to burn. How have I gotten turned around? I did get a new mouse. I made it the almost exact same as the old one that I used. But that doesn't mean that I am not completely used to it. Ha! You should have been aiming up. No. And those are bad. And those are bad. Did you just hit? Dude. This fight is so hard. Oh my gosh, and there's favorite warriors. Oh, and I died. Alright, cool. Good to practice, see? This is why we're here. We're here to practice. We can basically save and exit right here. You should be able to still buy and sell from the black market here. Can you not? Have they? There's no way they changed that. Did they change that? Alright, let me log out and log back in so I can read and catch up with everybody. So, let's see. Dead Dread Kruger, you're saying you're wrong, not far from useless. You can put them in a PAL box, open up in base, and talk to them and buy from them. Yeah, if it's the Wandering Merchant or like Black Marketeer or something, I believe that should still work. Doesn't double-clicking the world working, or clicking the world and entering afterwards instead of dragging your mouse? Can you double-click? No way. If you can, you've just taught me something, and it will be such a nice little time save. Oh, that's such a damaging attack. That's so frustrating. I am going to test that as soon as I am done with this. I want to get this fight in. Get this beer slicer out. He's not dead. He's not dead. We're fine. Alright, there's the 1.2 experience that we need. I forgot to replace my base over here, which is another pretty big mistake. Kind of a bummer, but it's not that big of a deal. We're practicing. Practicing means we're gonna make more mistakes. Well, maybe not more mistakes. We're gonna be a little bit more interactive if possible. But dude, if double clicking works, I wanna see that almost as soon as possible. I'm excited to see this. Because that's a nice little time save if that's possible. I don't know why I never tried. Best actor go back more, catch a lot of them and they run away or the dialogue doesn't continue. Talk about the NPC who just give you like ore or whatnot. Yeah, I think that's what he was referring to. Brazil, Super Blender from Brazil. Awesome, man. Hope you're having a nice day or night. I guess it would be nighttime for you. I'm pretty sure. All right, time to see this double clicking thing in action. Let me actually just come up here where it's a nice little vantage point. At least for me, it doesn't work. Can I hit enter? Spacebar? I don't have a way of hotkeying that. It does not seem to work for me. If somebody has a way to get that to work, let me know. That would be a wonderful little time save. It'd be like a second each time, you know? What oh yeah, if we get the pals as gliders back, that'd be so cool. Okay, so Meteor Rain. It's not actually Meteor Rain. We throw this to make him stop moving so that he gets hit by the beam slicer. Pull that back up. I saw the beam slicer actually was being used. Beam slicer again, please. We need to be careful of Jet Dragon's health because I failed him in the previous fight. And that is exactly where I thought the experience would be, just shy of 50. So we come on over to this guy right here. Oh, Meteor Rain? Not what I wanted. Oh no. And this should be it. It's not. Oh my gosh! I must have missed just a fraction of experience somewhere. What did I miss? Just like killing one of these. There it is. Okay. So we'll be able to make up that difference if we need to. Could potentially have just gone to Oma School. I didn't think about it. But here we are. 1 hour, 5 minutes, 50 seconds. Way slow. Like, way slow. But I got some good practice at the end here of doing the combat with those pals. I'm going to exit out right now. Because if I can, I'm going to use this to just make sure I'm... Yeah. I'm going to go back to, like, here. And, I think the start of next stream will be me just practicing these pals just really quickly. Just to make sure I'm feeling good about the final bits and pieces. I guess it won't be against, Suitseer, but, you know, we'll be level 40. Alright, I can't help myself. That should have been Meteor Rain. Oh, this is sad. That was also bad. I let way too much HP go. That's a terribly scary attack. Ah, well, you know, we still got him. We still got him. It wasn't pretty, but we got him. Alright, let me catch up on all your chat here, and then I think it's going to be the end. So if you don't want to hang out while I chat with everybody for a minute, feel free to leave at this point in time, because I'm done playing the game, at least for the minute here. Because I will be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, unless something crazy happens, like work keeps me for some reason. But I plan to be on, if at all possible, tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Hope to see you there. Big Rift, you were saying, do you think we may get the pals back as gliders when 1.0 hits? You think so? I am hesitant to be hopeful because that Nintendo lawsuit, as far as I know, is still ongoing. And, oh, that's what Jay just said. Yeah, that's what I am afraid of. There has been many things that have been in Pocket Pair's favor, but I don't know that they've necessarily won just yet, you know? Not allowed to use creatures and hanging stuff. Thought they won that. TikTok lying again. I mean, I would have thought I would have seen a very large thing on Reddit. The biggest thing I've seen was just like a relatively small piece, but could be wrong. Could be wrong. Nintendo won that and they're never getting it back? Oh, if Nintendo won it, that stinks extra hard. Which would be such a bummer. Such a bummer for games in general. I would not be happy about that. Why did you lose more than half the experience? Because an outside NPC damaged? Yes, that's exactly it, Dead. And I think this is for specifically for when players are playing together. I think they want to share the kill experience between players. And it just happens to also work the other way, where when I'm fighting something and something else hits it, I lose half experience still because half of the experience went to the other player. That's just a guess. It's an assumption. But that, as far as I can tell, that is what happens. An enemy pal gets hit by another pal and you're losing experience for it. It really stinks. It's something most people would never notice, but I'm pretty sure that's what's going on there. Still ongoing. There's some patent thing that got denied. Okay, very good to know, Big Rift. Thanks for catching that. Hope this works, but you never tried? What are you trying? Did I miss what you were trying? The creatures on hanging stuff, maybe? Hanging on off of creatures? Can you use arrows like up so it appears down like on console so not to move your mouse? No. I can't scroll. I can't use arrows. What if I just go in and press enter? Down, up, tab. Oh, tab takes me back. That's actually... Did I know that? I don't... Tab takes you back. Look at that. Huh. So you have a go back, but not a go forwards? You have a control that shows you everything I have open. I'm an open book. You guys can see that I did that. Do I have a controller next to me? Spamming X or A on the controller instantly goes to start game. I do not have a controller next to me. Interesting. Ah, you tried the login stuff. See ya, yo, Dex. Thanks for hanging out. Trying double-clicking the world, but I did it before you. Ah, I gotcha. Gotcha. Well, maybe it works for other people. Let's do a quick look at the options here. Controls. We've got maybe something that would... What if I just pressed F? I don't think I tried F. They love F. Nope. Options. Controls. I could try VC. I could try TP in M. V, C, T, M, S, G. Yeah, Shift Tab is still sending me out. That would break my brain. I would not be happy if that sent me into the game. Hey, thank you, Deadly. Dreddy Kruger. GG. Appreciate that. I have a little bit of review to do in the middle section, and I'll be back stronger than ever. Ready to go. Do I want to switch that to high? I think I do. All that looks fine to me. Anything else that might be obvious? You'll most likely be in tomorrow. Oh, that's awesome. I appreciate you stopping by once again if you can make it. But if you can't, no worries. Glad you could stop by today. Aim assist? I've been cheating this whole time, everybody. I'm not even going to lie to you. I didn't even know we had an aim assist. What does it feel like if aim assist is off? Is this gonna feel like way different? What is this doing? My assumption holds weight. You just killed the bounty recently at level 3 or something, but the Sakurajima pals for sure had 99% of the damage. You got virtually no experience. Yeah, there's something to do with that. And I don't know if it's a change from when they switched like Mimogs to getting mercy hit damage, because like before you could get overkill damage, right? Which is why you were able to experience glitch for a long time. So far that doesn't feel any different. Do I have a weapon that's like an assault rifle? Not on me? Oh boy. I mean, that doesn't feel any different to me. Oh, it's for control. Of course. Why did I not read that I was on the controller section? That makes so much more sense. Practice time is a fourth of your speedrun time. Insane. Yeah. I mean, it's not like I was too different, right? I was still following the general flow. Okay, so that makes sense. No aim assist on keyboard and mouse. Common. Do not automatically. No, I want that automatically. Doesn't matter. Hide crafting experience log. Oh yeah, craft. I don't care about crafting experience damage. Display size. I like that being kind of small. Otherwise, it gets very, very annoying to see things sometimes. Certain UI elements. No. None of that's gonna help me. Alright, well. Mod management. Ah, it's off. Look at that. It's like I'm not cheating. Oh wait, it's on. Let me just do that anyway. I can't turn it off? I don't care. I don't know how to fix that. I thought I deleted the entire mod folder. That's so funny. It lets me join multiplayer games, though. It's not like, yo, you have mods installed, you can't play. I've had that show up before. Oh! How do I get rid of this folder of mods? I've been like, I tried joining just before this. I was like, my cheat tables. This is where I cheat everything, guys. Okay, so I need to find game, depot, content, program files. We're on Steam. Steam apps, content, app, depot. Okay, here's Pal World, Pal, plugins. It's not plugins, is it? No, I don't think so. Guys, I have to go figure out how to get rid of this mod so it's never a problem going forward. I like the mod for making content with like Power World Insane. But I deleted that mod folder. I don't know why it's there. Alright, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go figure out how to make sure that this allows me to join in. Oh, maybe it's under engine content? Nope, that's late. That's crash report. Third party. Where would you put a mod folder? I thought I deleted it. Alright, I'm gonna go delete it. I'm gonna prove next time I stream tomorrow that there's literally no mods installed because I don't want that to be interfering with my game in any way, shape, or form. It could be negatively impacting my luck, boys and girls. I gotta remember to say that. I should just say everybody. Alright, that's it. I'm out of here. Have a great rest of your day, night, morning, evening, whatever else it is. Hopefully I'll catch you tomorrow. If not, feel free to stop by if we get the world record. Alright, thanks a lot everybody for hanging out. Peace.